Hello, everybody. My name is John Townsend, the Executive Director of the Cal Poly Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, and thanks for joining us tonight for our 11th annual elevator pitch competition. We appreciate everybody joining us tonight. We have a good-sized group of folks out there. Please sit back, relax, enjoy yourselves. You're going to be entertained with 10 fantastic pitches from our young entrepreneurs across many different problem areas, and we trust that you'll really enjoy your evening tonight. So I hope this finds everybody safe. Everybody is doing well at these times and getting ready for some holidays coming up ahead of us here. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's session. What I'd like to do is let me go over the agenda with you. First of all, let me thank you. Thanks to Cuesta College. Our competition is in collaboration with Cuesta College's entrepreneurship program. We have a number of the pitchers tonight that are students from Cuesta College, and we've enjoyed collaborating and working with them each year that we've had the elevator pitch competition. So tonight's agenda, we're going to be going through just a few remarks at the beginning. We won't take too long. We know that everybody is here really to hear our 10 young entrepreneurs do their pitch. Then we'll wrap up this evening with some time for our judges to be able to collaborate and announce the winners. We have 3 awards, and Jose and Sierra will be joining us in a moment, and they will be describing a little bit more about the format and how the event's going to really be conducted. So I'd like to thank those that sponsor us and really make this event possible. You know, a lot of people ask us, how are we doing in these times at the Cal Poly CIE? And I have to tell you that we're doing quite well, as we should. Entrepreneurs thrive in times of uncertainty. We thrive in times of economic challenges, and we thrive in times when we're faced with a lot of challenges in our society and in life. Where there's many opportunities for young entrepreneurs to really be able to make a difference by using their skills to innovate and bring to market solutions that can benefit us all. But we would not be able to put on events like this and really support the programming that we perform each year if it wasn't for our very generous sponsor. As you can see from this slide, these are our corporate sponsors. Most have been with us for many years, and we really appreciate their support and their continued support of our programs. In addition, you can see the eye chart in front of you, which is our founding circle members, who are individuals who provide support with us. Many of them, again, have been with us for many years, and if it wasn't for them, we would not be able to really, perform the programming and conduct the programming we do. And as well, our community partners, the City of San Luis Obispo, the County of San Luis Obispo, and Cal Poly University, who have supported us every year of our operation. And the Cal Poly CIE really sits at the crossroads between the university and our community, and we really appreciate the support that we get from both the city, the county, and from the university. Finally, I'd like to thank in particular our 4 event sponsors this evening. These sponsors really put forth the lion's share of the financial support in support of tonight's event. You're going to have a chance to see a short video from each of them and learn a little bit more about their business. We would really appreciate if you would show your appreciation for each of the businesses and appreciate the support that they really provide us on this event. So with that, let's start off with our first sponsor video, and then I'm going to turn it over to Jose Hutron, our Director of Student Innovation Programs.
Hi, I'm Drew Littlejohns, and I am the CEO and co-founder of VH Nutrition, a nutritional supplement manufacturing company based right here in San Luis Obispo, California. So what we do is we make these. And a lot of people are like, okay, well, what's that going to do for me? And the truth is what's one push-up gonna do for you? What's one glass of water going to do for you? It's the consistency of doing something that leads you to become the person that's the most authentic version of yourself. That's what we're thrilled to be a part of. When people think of nutritional supplements, or they think of a fitness routine, or they think of a health routine in terms of what they're eating, it's the little things, it's the tiny things that we do every day that lead to having a great life. So we're thrilled and thankful that thousands of people every single day choose VH Nutrition to be a part of that vision for their lives. So with that being said, I want to welcome you to the 2020 Elevator Pitch Competition hosted by the CIE, the Hot House. And we want to just say welcome and do your best. And we're looking forward to watching you let your light shine. Don't forget to be the best that you can be every day. And remember, it's the tiny things that we do that make our lives great. All right. Thanks. We'll see you soon. I really like that.
All right, thank you. My name is Jose Hutron, and I am the Director of Student Innovation Programs. Thank you, John, for that intro. Super excited to have all of you with us tonight as we celebrate the spirit of entrepreneurship and innovation via our elevator pitch competition. You're going to hear from 10 amazing pitches, people with ambition, people who believe in the possibility of ideas to create the future. And super excited to work and collaborate amongst a growing roster of entrepreneurs. And at the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, our mission is to learn, prepare, and help students launch incredible ventures that add to our rich history of entrepreneurship success. And it wouldn't be possible without the support of our entrepreneurs in residence, the mentors who work in and out, day in, day out, over the course of a quarter with our students, either in the Hatchery or in the various pillars of programming that I'll talk about tonight and that you'll get to learn more about tonight. And in addition, our faculty fellows, our entrepreneurs in residence, and the growing community, the Cal Poly and the greater community that supports us to make this happen. Thank you. And so without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to Sierra Scalaro, our amazing Student Innovation Programs Coordinator, who's going to help us kick off tonight's festivities.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Jose. As you mentioned, I am the Student Innovation Programs Coordinator for the Cal Poly CIE, which means I get the privilege of working very closely with our student entrepreneurs and helping them prep for sometimes the launch of their startups, sometimes for competitions just like this one. Fun fact, I did this competition myself a couple years ago, so I can tell you from experience, I know how hard these students have worked to get here today. So making it to this competition in and of itself is a really big accomplishment. So great job to our 10 finalists tonight. Just to recap, our finalists will have 90 seconds, that's a minute and a half, that's it, to pitch their business ideas for a chance to win $1,000. And they'll be reviewed by a panel of judges. We have Donica Forensic with Vidya Law, Drew Littlejohns with VH Nutrition, and Liz Summer with Cesslock Credit Union. So thank you so much to our judges for volunteering your time to watch our pitches tonight. To give you a little bit of a background on what our judges are going to be looking for is delivery. Was the pitch delivered well? Was it convincing? Was it engaging and persuasive? Is the idea innovative and unique? We talk about perhaps competitors and how they're better, how they're different. And lastly, is this a feasible business? Is it possible to turn this from an idea into an actual company? So in addition to our judges awards, we're also giving you, the audience, the chance to choose an audience choice winner. So make sure you guys are taking notes of your favorite pitches so that at the very end, when we bring up a poll, you can vote on your favorite contestant. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our very first contestant tonight. Up first, we have Camila Moncini. She's revolutionizing postpartum care for new mothers in the US with her innovative company, Mommy Ami. Take it away, Camila.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Camila. I'm a biomedical engineering graduate student, and today I'd like to educate you about the new pandemic that's sweeping the United States. And no, I'm not talking about COVID. Since the year 2000, the rate at which new mothers are dying has increased 26% and continues to rise annually. These alarming statistics bring to question, why are hundreds of young women dying in one of the most medically advanced countries in the world? The answer to this question actually deals with a lack of accessibility rather than a lack of technology. Currently, new mothers receive their first follow-up medical appointment 6 weeks after giving birth, leading to countless preventable complications. My solution, Mammy Ammy, is a subscription-based postpartum recovery kit designed specifically for that 2-month time window after birth. The kit includes all essential items a new mother can need delivered straight to the comfort of her home. In addition, Mammy Ammy subscribers have access to 24/7 medical professionals via online teleconference methods, all available at the click of a button. Mammy Ammy is currently seeking for a segment of a $3 billion maternity care market that our current healthcare system and private companies have failed to recognize. If anything I've mentioned today has piqued your interest and you'd like to learn more, please reach out to me, and together we can work to improve postpartum care in the US, one mom at a time. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Camila with Mammy Ammy. I have just an awesome video to share here with our group. Let me do that here. And at the CIE, we know that we're all about learn by doing, and there's a tremendous wealth of resources available to our students, student entrepreneurs in our community, and this is a video to highlight that.
The CIE provides our entrepreneurship students facilities, events, and resources on campus that really help them be successful. That includes the Hatchery, the Innovation Sandbox, both a minor and a concentration in entrepreneurship, as well as the most popular student club on campus, which is the Cal Poly Entrepreneurs Club.
So with the Hatchery, it is a platform that provides resources to our student entrepreneurs, provides access to a peer community, opportunity to work in a collaborative environment, and the Hatchery is your place to learn, prepare, and launch.
So the Hatchery's been just super helpful in general, just giving us advice to get on the right path, because not all of us have a ton of experience. Kind of an inspiring location because it's like the entrepreneurship hub, so we feel motivated when we're in here. It's great because most people don't have advice and advisors like this. You either have to pay someone to do it or do a ton of research on finding people that you can actually trust. But everyone in here like truly cares about us and like our success. So I think I got to meet a lot of great people, and they're all really supportive of each other, and we kind of bounce ideas off of each other. So it's just a great place to work in a great environment.
Cal Poly Entrepreneurs is a campus-wide interdisciplinary club that incorporates different workshops, guest speakers, and really immerses the student body into the startup world.
Anybody with any major is welcome, and we want them to come back. We want this to be a warm, welcoming experience where you can make friends, build your network, and also learn.
Being a part of CP really allows me to dive in deeper to these endeavors that I want to pursue on a personal level, and at the same time it connects me with people that are also passionate about their own ideas.
So the Innovation Sandbox is a lot of things. First and foremost, like a really creative space to kind of energize campus on creating stuff and teaching people how to create stuff, and that's people from all over campus. The resources that are used here are the 3D printing, 2 VR systems, Oculus and Vive. We have a tabletop CNC, a vinyl cutter, a laser cutter. We really create an avenue for people to like learn about this technology and then to use it in a safe and productive way. And all the services that we provide for Cal Poly students are free of charge for anybody.
The concentration of entrepreneurship has been absolutely amazing. It's a very dynamic experience. You're not necessarily just doing one thing. You're able to build a super diverse set of skills, which you can then in turn take that into whatever activity or industry you do after.
My biggest piece of advice for other entrepreneurial students would be start now. If you have an idea that you're passionate about, you need to make now the right time, and you're actually in a really great position with the CIE and with Cal Poly being as entrepreneurially motivated as a body as it is. You have the resources and the people that will help you balance the two and excel.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have Camille Bouteau with her innovative new app, Stellar, a social academic app designed to make studying fun. So we're going to bring up Camille and give her an opportunity to pitch here.
Let's be real. Studying is boring. It can feel like learning isn't engaging, especially in this virtual setting that we're all forced into. Students find themselves stressing over bad grades and pulling all-nighters, and that is just not healthy. Hi, my name is Camille, and I am one of those students. I am tired and frustrated of there being no effective solution to this enormous problem. With that, I'm here today to introduce Stellar, a social academic app with the mission of making studying fun. Imagine an app with trivia that allows you to battle against your friends and fellow classmates. An app that helps you relieve stress by sending you positive messages and reminds you to take breaks, such as drink water or eat a snack. We make studying fun because instead of cramming for finals at your desk, you can take studying anywhere. On top of that, Stellar has additional resources for your class, such as study guides and videos, all for a subscription of $5 per month. There is nothing on the market like this. Some companies create academic apps with integrated planners, but there's nothing motivating or fun about a simple planner. Stellar, on the other hand, incentivizes studying by building a community of students who are eager to support each other. Today, I am seeking mentors and software engineers who are interested in this Stellar concept. Now, who is ready to join me in making studying finally fun? Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Camille. Good job. So while our judges take a second to deliberate and write on their scorecards, I'd like to share with you guys one of my absolute favorite clubs on campus, and that is the Cal Poly Entrepreneurs Club. So they're completely student run, and they're the perfect place to go, whether you have a business idea or not, but they're the perfect place to go if you want to learn more about startups and entrepreneurship and being innovative. And they're a great place to meet other students who feel the same way, who are determined to create something new, make a change in the world. So the club meets once a week, and they'll bring in guest speakers, they'll have workshops, and throughout the year they'll host pretty fun events like Startup Marathon, a 52-hour hackathon over the weekend to build a business, or they'll go tour startup companies over a weekend. So all in all, a really good place to get that entrepreneurial education and meet other entrepreneurs in the Cal Poly community. All right. So up next, it's my pleasure to introduce David Wolfenden. His company, Eden, makes saving money fun and interactive with the world's first gamified bank account. Take it away, David.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. So, hey guys, my name's David. I'm the founder and CEO at Eden. And like 86% of millennials, I struggle with financial health, and I have my whole life. You see, us young people, we tend to see money merely as a means to go and get something else. So we want something that's fun, something that's tangible, something that gives us instant gratification. And in a world that's so visual and so heavily run by consumerism, numbers just don't really do that for us. But virtual goods do. So let's take Clash of Clans, for example. Clash of Clans is a mobile game, hugely popular, where users have the option to pay real money to get additional in-game items. Clash of Clans did $1.8 billion in revenue on their peak year. That's where I got the idea for Eden. What if we were able to redesign a banking platform where instead of trying to portray money as a number, we portrayed it as an assortment of virtual goods? Eden is a digital island that you can expand, you can plant trees on, you can add assets to, all by saving, donating, and investing. So we make good financial habits fun, accessible, and appealing to the generation that needs them the most. We are on track to launch by December, and we are raising an additional $50,000 in seed funding to help us accelerate that launch as much as possible. If you're interested in investing or learning more about Eden, please feel free to reach out to me directly, or you can go to our website at edensavings.com and learn more there as well. Thank you.
All right, thank you, David, for telling us about Eden. So one of the pillars of our on-ramps, student entrepreneurial on-ramps at the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship is the Hatchery. Now, I'm excited while the judges are deliberating to tell you a little bit about our Hatchery. The Hatchery is your collaborative space for student entrepreneurs and innovators to access resources, community. It's almost as a mini incubator where students can come, they can learn, and we support them, whether it's our entrepreneurs in residence, myself, Sierra Scalaro, and a whole host of mentors and champions and individuals that are here to help them dig deep into their ideas, whether it's customer development, solution development, or company development. We're here to help them go from idea to possibilities and to launching a potential startup. So the Hatchery is one of our pillars, one of our resources on campus, and as active as ever and as vibrant as ever, even in a virtual environment. So we're excited to continue to help make things happen with the Hatchery. Next up is our next pitcher, Elliot Thorogood. He is reinventing Picture Day by putting creativity back into the hands of students and allowing them to pick their own pose for their yearbook picture with vision, first step photography.
There we go. Close your eyes and think back to the day you took your high school yearbook picture. You're standing on the black X, your thumbs in your pockets. Not so memorable, right? My name's Elliot Thorogood, here to present Vision First Step Photography, the most creative photography company for all of your school's needs. Right now, schools are paying way too much for students' pictures and they turn out horrible. LifeTouch has made over $1 billion in the past year by trapping schools into unethical and nearly impossible to get out of contracts. Reviews call LifeTouch a miserable business to deal with. Thousands of schools are wasting thousands of dollars on mediocre photos. Every student is required to have a student picture, thus creating a huge market, but that doesn't mean schools have to overpay for bad quality ones. Introducing Vision First Step Photography. Tapping into the latest digital technologies and part-time student labor, Vision will take portraits for a fraction of the current price. We will work with each school's yearbook class in order to take the photos. Each student will be posed in a unique way, allowing for more fun and diversity. This will make the students happy and make parents want to buy the pictures. Since we're collaborating with the schools, our pricing structure will remain significantly lower than our competitors. We will offer a variety of packages that will include other events like school dances and sports games. The real moneymaker will be our website, where students can purchase prints of their beautiful and fun photos. In closing, and with your help, Vision First Step Photography will put the student back into student pictures. No more bad service of low quality photos using the same poses each year. We will make sure the students and parents are happy, while also giving students the ability to get the firsthand experience into the business world. Thank you for listening to my pitch.
Awesome job. Thank you so much, Elliot. So while we let the judges have a moment to collect their thoughts and take notes, Jose will play another one of our videos from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Donica Forencich, founding attorney at Video Law Group. We are happy to be sponsoring the elevator pitch competition today. At Video Law Group, we specialize in working with startups throughout their life cycle. From entity selection, formation, funding, and exit via sale of the company, we strive to be a valued business partner to our startups' clients by providing sophisticated strategic legal advice, which is efficient, practical, and cost-effective. We love working with the teams out of the CIE's Summer Accelerator and Hot House Incubator programs. We hope to see some of you there soon. Best of luck to everyone.
Awesome. Thank you, Donica and the Video Law team. Up next, we have our finalist, Jack Cole with Bob Strategic, the ultimate survival backpack for those who don't want to be caught unprepared.
"95% of survival situations are resolved within the first 72 hours, but what you do in that time can be the difference between life and death. In fact, half of Americans say they feel unprepared in the case of an emergency situation. While I am not a doomsday prepper, I feel I owe it to myself and my family to make sure I'm prepared for whatever the world throws our way. That is why I created Bob Strategic, the ultimate survival backpack for those who don't want to be caught unprepared. Now, Bob stands for Bug Out Bag, meaning a bag that you grab and go in the case of an emergency. Bob contains over 30 items ranging from water filters to fire starting kits to extensive medical supplies. And unlike competitors, there's going to be clear and simple instructions labeled everywhere to help even the most novice user get through whatever situation they may find themselves in. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And when it does happen, Bob has your back. This pack isn't just an idea, it's real and people want it. I stood outside of REI and dozens of interested people stopped by, and one even paid $180 for our prototype. CIE winnings and other funding will go towards website development, marketing to drive traffic to our site, and initial inventory orders. In the future, we'll introduce other products such as the Bunker, which is a large bin for at-home use with families. I've spent most of my life outdoors and on adventures, and I've used each piece of equipment I put into this pack. Whether you leave it in the truck, the garage, or wear it with you on hikes and bring camping, Bob will make sure you're the hero of your own story. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jack. All right, so while our judges are deliberating, I do want to tell you a little bit about some exciting activity. And we recognize at the CIE that entrepreneurs are creative thinkers, problem solvers who dive into new opportunities, new challenges, and they make their own way. And so our entrepreneurship concentration is an avenue for students to dive deep into entrepreneurship. And it's an interdisciplinary curriculum to help foster hands-on learning and get them to dive deep into entrepreneurship and innovation and build their entrepreneurial capacity. Whether it's through a course like Business 310, Intro to Entrepreneurs, it's one of my favorite courses because I get the opportunity and the privilege to teach that class. And we get to dive into things like customer development, solution development, problem validation, building empathy with new markets, creating new opportunities, and making stuff happen. In addition to our concentration, we also have our entrepreneurship minor, which is available across different programs for different students from all colleges to minor in entrepreneurship. So we have many resources that we're excited to share with our student community. All right, so next up is Jade Bowden. Her company provides art products that will revolutionize the art industry for all level artists.
Hi, have you ever attempted your hand at being an artist?
Wait.
I told you to tell me.
All right, Jade, you're good.
Hi, have you ever attempted your hand at being an artist? You don't need a pro to create the perfect drawing. Hi, my name's Jade, and together with my business partner, Phil, we've created a graphite transfer spray. Our spray creates an erasable pencil-like surface on the back of prints, photographs, and drawings for ease of tracing onto a variety of surfaces, such as canvas, prime wood, walls, and paper, with absolutely no size restrictions. We've already been picked up by McPherson's and Dick Blick, the industry's leading provider of art supplies in the US. Our product creates an erasable pencil-like surface. It'll make the art world more accessible for all level artists. Currently, the art supply industry has a net worth of $800 million. With the growth of online shopping and DIY projects at home, art supply industry is expected to grow 4.5% according to the annual market report. With the increased focus on extracurricular activities, the art supply industry is important for the growth and development of our education. This tool should be in every artist's toolbox. For me, art is the artist's new best friend.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jade. So while the judges take a moment to collect their thoughts, there's another really cool resource on campus I want to tell you guys about, and that's called the Innovation Sandbox. So we mentioned it a little bit in the CIE overview video, but it's seriously one of the coolest things we can offer our student entrepreneurs. It's an on-campus makerspace, and they have machines like laser cutters, a CNC machine, vinyl cutter, 3D printers, and a lot of our hatchery teams will actually go to this makerspace to create their very first prototypes. We have our last year's elevator pitch winner, Allie. She's gonna give a little talk at the end here, but her team created their first prototypes in the Innovation Sandbox. So it's really cool, it's student run, and it's completely free for our students to use. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for the Innovation Sandbox if you guys wanna check it out on your own. But up next, it's my pleasure to introduce Julie Arnett. Up next is her company Celebrate, guaranteeing the best gifts with one click. Take it away, Julie.
Okay, I'll say it. I am a terrible gift giver. I honestly never know what to buy and always wait till the last minute, so I end up giving gift cards and random things I find on Amazon. Gift giving is hard, and 84% of consumers struggle with finding gifts. Hi, my name's Julie, pronouns she, her, hers, and I'm a co-founder at Celebrate. We created Celebrate to help you easily find the best gifts. Our online platform combines the function of registries with the experience of Pinterest through our interest boards and community features. Say your friend's birthday is coming up. Invite them to sign up for Celebrate and add items to their interest boards. Interest boards simply show you exactly which gifts they want. There's no need to think twice when picking a gift, and best of all, you can give something meaningful instead of a gift card. Unlike our competitors, we understand the key to growth is fostering interactive communities. With Celebrate, you can see what your friends are shopping for, send e-thank yous, and we send reminders so you never worry about missing friends' events. Okay, let's talk business. In the US alone, online gifting is a $91 billion market, and online sales have exploded in the last year. We're tapping into this market with our three-pronged revenue model, including commissions, ad revenue, and premium features. Our 14-person team is seeking $1,000 to further product development, keeping us on track to launch our beta by fall 2021. With Celebrate, you'll give the gift they love every single time. And that's a wrap. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Julie. I have one more video that I'd like to share.
Hi, I'm Judy Mahan. I'm the director of the Cal Poly CIE Small Business Development Center and the director of the incubator program at the Slow Hot House. You know, people often ask, what is the Slow Hot House? What goes on at the Slow Hot House? Our ultimate goal is to really support companies that can grow here in San Luis Obispo and eventually create jobs, create opportunity, and participate to the economic development of San Luis Obispo County.
We provide all the tools and resources needed for entrepreneurs to build successful companies here in San Luis Obispo. Having a place where people can come together to create jobs, to create value in the community. You need big companies, you need small companies, you need growing companies. And through all of our programs, we support all of them.
Being in the incubator programs definitely helped us grow the company faster. It's helped us mature as a company. You just are immediately given all of these resources available to us weekly, basically, to grow the company.
The CIE was the foundation of how our company started. We launched from a successful Kickstarter campaign, went through the accelerator and incubator program, which really taught us the necessities of building, a legitimate business, and we've been just growing our customer base here on the Central Coast. We've signed some major deals with some international companies, and really San Luis Obispo, having a variety of our target customers right here in our own backyard was crucial for getting us started.
Working with the SBDC has been amazing. The workshops that they offer, the opportunity to have one-on-one advisement, it is invaluable for me, and I have taken every opportunity to seek that out.
My connections and working with the SBDC was absolutely priceless to the starting of my business, and I couldn't have done it without their helping hand.
The reason why I have an office here at the Hot House, which I just love, it was really important for me to be in the heart of the business community. We are part of San Luis Obispo County Office of Education. Our real mission is to make it so that people who want to live here and are from here or have moved here can get great jobs and stay here and thrive here.
The big reason for moving myself and my company here is because this is a place that I wanted to be. I love San Luis Obispo, and I knew I'd be the best version of myself here, and that has translated into my company doing exceptionally well.
CIE and Flume have kind of been interconnected since day one. We went through all the programs, we really built a network there. We started as a senior project, then we transitioned to doing Innovation Quest, then joined the Accelerator program, then went to the Incubator program. During that, we raised money, we grew the team, we really expanded from that. We're able to use the Amex space now, which is kind of really focused around hardware companies, and that's where we are today.
We have designed the programs that are supported by CIE to address a need. In growing in SLO, they can create jobs, they can hire and keep growing here locally. The more companies we have, the more we'll attract talent, skilled workforce, and the more we'll support our local economic development.
All right. Next up, we have Cara Magurian with In Your Corner, a mobile process and notary service that stands by you to win.
Hi, thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kara McGurian, and I'm with In Your Corner Mobile Notary and Process Service Business. My mobile and notary process service business will come directly to your door and serve the entire county of San Luis Obispo. Now, our convenient door-to-door service will help you facilitate all your documents that are necessary to process and help you meet those urgent deadlines. No doubt 2020 has been a challenge for all of us. We have had to adapt swiftly to every new change. So with that in mind, it's been a fight to accomplish anything that we need to be done. So my convenient service offers this to seniors, to people who have physical limitations, or those who have transportation issues. And this is a great service for anyone who needs urgent deadlines to be met. So In Your Corner is here to fight for you. We'll stand by you. If you're not tax savvy, no problem. We're here to stand by you and we'll make sure you get the job done. Now, as always with COVID, your health and safety are most important to me. So expect me to practice all statewide rules and regulations while we're in the ring together. Soon, I will implement a phone application to help my clients for easy access. After that, I will go statewide. From there, we're going to go franchise. So I'll have the opportunity to help young entrepreneurs like myself become successful. Thank you for letting me be in your corner.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kara. So while our judges take a moment to collect their thoughts, I'd like to talk to you guys about, I think it was the very first competition that we made available at CIE, and that's called Innovation Quest. So this started back in 2004, supported by our generous donors. And it's a competition for our startup teams to present their businesses for 8 minutes for a chance to win $5,000, $10,000, or $15,000 in equity-free money. So it's just free cash money for pitching their business for a little under 10 minutes. And this has been a great launch pad for a lot of companies that we now have that are pretty mature in the hothouse. So they kind of got their start with this initial seed capital from Innovation Quest. So a really great, another one of our competitions that's coming up in the springtime for our startups to get off the ground. So up next, we have our next pitcher, Riva Strawn. She's pitching her idea for contactless delivery through your closed doors.
Hi, my name is Reva and I'm a public health major. During this global pandemic and our busy lives, there's an increasing need for contactless delivery. It is not enough for delivery services to leave packages on your doorstep when they could be placed directly inside of your house. Many of you are ordering packages online, ranging from products that are from bare essentials to more luxurious products. About a week ago, I had ordered a package online for my best friend's wedding. As I was patiently waiting for it to arrive, regularly checking its status, only to find it had come 4 days after I had ordered it. I rushed to check the package only to realize, I rushed to check the security footage only to realize that my package had been stolen. I'm sure you or someone you know has encountered a scenario similar to this one, left waiting for your package that never came. This product will ease the minds of those who live alone, work long hours, busy families, and small business owners by ensuring a safe and secure method of delivery. This product will also eliminate the amount of package theft. The mechanism will operate with a sensor to detect packages and movement guaranteeing safety. It will also have a device to ensure it is retracted inside of the house using a hydraulic lever to sweep the package inside. Existing doors can be modified to fit this design as it is simple and cost effective. Additionally, this product is universal and can be used all across the world. I have a partner who is an engineer, and we have already created a mock-up of this design.
All right, thank you, Riva, for braving the stage. All right, so back to tell you a little bit about something I'm very excited about, which is our Summer Accelerator program. Our Summer Accelerator program is a 12-week launch pad for student entrepreneurs, student entrepreneurial ideas. And in this year, it's just a tremendous honor to work with these teams, a handful of teams to help them go from idea to launch to closer to what we in entrepreneur land call problem solution fit. And whether it's working with our lead mentors, who I know are on the call, are on tonight's elevator pitch competition. And we appreciate our lead mentors, the resources. And if there's a platform where our student entrepreneurs and innovators have full access to resources and mentorship to help them go and dig into their ideas, it's the Summer Accelerator. And it's almost the culmination of what we build up to over the course of an academic year. And this last year, we've been super excited to pull teams from every college across Cal Poly who represent the ideas and the innovation and the ambition of what our community stands for. And it's a great honor to be able to work with our student entrepreneurs in the Summer Accelerator. So I know there's several of our teams on this call who are gunning for the accelerator opportunity, and it's a tremendous pillar at the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. All right, so up next is Ross Levine. He's bringing much needed satire and comedy to the world of business and tech with his company, Business Outsider. So Ross, you're up.
What the world needs most right now is laughter. That's why it may seem like every market already has its own source of satirical news, with political comedy from The Onion, conservative comedy from the Babylon Bee, and even punk rock comedy from the Hard Times. But there's a huge hole in this market. My name's Ross Levine, and my partner Sean and I are comedians who love business and tech. That's why we started Business Outsider as the source of satirical tech and business news. Our secret sauce is our writers, who've been trained by professional comedians from the LA stand-up circuit, The Onion, and even Saturday Night Live. And we also have major traction. In September alone, we generated over 37,000 organic hits just through a few unpaid Facebook posts. With a couple $100, we're going to automate that pipeline to reach 100,000 hits per month, which will grow our newsletter subscriptions astronomically and exponentially. Once we've established this solid following, we're going to generate revenue through hosted ads, sponsored content, and sales of our upcoming satirical self-help book entitled Winning the Race to the Bottom. We're looking for strategic partnerships with organizations similar to the Slow Hot House who can connect us to business and tech lovers like ourselves who will appreciate our content. We're not going to stop until Business Outsider has gone so viral that the World Health Organization has to get involved. And we want you to join us. Check us out at business-outsider.com right now to join our newsletter. Thank you.
Awesome job, Ross, and really awesome job to all 10 of our finalists. You guys braved the stage. You somehow managed to pitch an entire business in 90 seconds, which is not easy to do. So really good job to all of you guys. I know we're all clapping at home. It probably sounds like kind of a quiet audience right now because we're all virtual, but really good job, guys. So now is the time where you as audience members get to choose an audience choice winner. I'm gonna pop into a different secret Zoom chat with the judges so we can decide on our first place winners from both Cal Poly and a first place winner from Cuesta. So as John mentioned at the beginning, we will have 3 winners. Yes, it is also possible for Audience Choice Award to be awarded to one of those first place winners. It's all up to you guys at home. So I'm gonna pop into a different Zoom with our judges. We're gonna bring up a poll here with all 10 of our finalists. So you can vote over Zoom which one you think deserves Audience Choice. And in the meantime, we will also have some content to play for you guys as well as an update from last year's elevator pitch competition winner, Alexandra Jolson. So I'm gonna pop out of here and pass it back over to Jose.
name is Alexandra Jolson, and I'm the CEO of Intego Sports. Basically, we're creating cleats with interchangeable soles, so the top and bottom of cleats deteriorate at different rates, so you can just buy the piece that wears down instead of having to buy a whole new pair of cleats. So the Hatchery's been just super helpful in general, just giving us advice to get on the right path, because not all of us have a ton of experience. I've met so many great people. I did start a marathon where I met my team, which was amazing. And then the advisors, and then the entrepreneurships and residents, and all these people that get to come in. I've made so many connections with also future professors, and it's kind of an inspiring location because it's like the entrepreneurship hub, so we feel motivated when we're in here. Currently working on prototyping. We're using Innovation Sandbox, so we're getting more rapid prototyping. We're all volunteers now, so we can kind of go in whenever we need. So I guess within the next year, our goal is to have something patented. We want to participate in IQ and hopefully the accelerator, so we can kind of get the company off the ground and make sure we're doing everything we can to get to market.
All right, I would like to bring up Alexandra Jolson, CEO and co-founder of Intego Sports. Intego, please tell us more. Give us some updates on how it's going for you. Let me pull her in. Give me 1 second here. Meanwhile, feel free to complete the poll. I think we got about 80% voted. And please take the time to complete the poll. All right.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Alexandra Jolson. As you guys saw in the video, I'm the CEO of Intego Sports. So to start, just to give you guys a little bit of background on how I got started, I immediately got involved with the entrepreneurship club on campus, Cal Poly Entrepreneurs, right when I got to Cal Poly. And they were introducing me to different pathways in entrepreneurship at Cal Poly. And I was introduced to the elevator pitch competition. So I didn't really have an idea at the time, and I decided to take this old idea I had in high school and move forward with it. So after a lot of practice, a lot of work with the advisors, I actually ended up winning that competition. So the most memorable part for me was at the end, I was holding this big $1,000 check in my hands, and one of the advisors came up to me and said, "Hey, are you going to take the $1,000 or move forward and pursue this idea?" So I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just really excited about the $1,000, but I decided to then move forward and participate in Startup Marathon, which is the event Sierra was talking about earlier. And through that event, I formed a team, we prototyped over the weekend, we did some basic customer development, and at the end, we did this big pitch, and we actually ended up winning that competition as well. So at the end, my team and I met, and we're like, hey, we kind of have something here. We've won a few competitions, let's move forward with it. So today, it's been 1 year now since elevator pitch competition, and I'm still working with 3 members from Startup Marathon, and we've been dedicated to this company for a year now, so it's really excited to be here at the same competition. So I guess to give you guys a little bit more background on the company and my team, we are a team of 3 of us. We're all soccer players, we're all athletes, and we saw this problem in the soccer cleat market. And we decided we wanted to pursue it and set out to solve this problem for the athletes and the problem that we see in the market. So as you guys saw in the video, we're creating the most durable soccer cleat on the market. So we want to make sure that athletes are getting their cleats that are actually worth it and they're performing to the best of their abilities. So it's kind of been a long year. We participated in the Hatchery, the Innovation Sandbox is where we've done all of our prototyping. We did rapid 3D printing so we could test and immediately get feedback. And then we're also working out of the hot house downtown. So we started an elevator pitch competition with just this really basic idea. And then now it's been a year and we have more of a validated 3D modeled tested concept. And we're currently working with a design firm that we're hiring and a footwear manufacturing agency. So we're kind of getting all the connections we need to move forward and launch our company. So we're working right now on getting our first manufactured prototype and filing our provisional patent so we can start getting cleats on athletes' feet. So it's been an amazing experience so far. All started 1 year ago with the elevator pitch competition. And I'm really happy I got to hear your guys' pitches. Everyone did such a good job. And if you get the chance, I'd really appreciate it. I'll put it in the chat, but sign up for our wait list on integosports.com and kind of see what my team and I have been working on over the past year. I know Sam and Jack are on this call, so check us out. Thank you guys so much.
All right, Ellie, thank you so much, making us proud All right, so I have one more video to share. Actually, I have two more. Let me do that here.
As entrepreneurs, challenges are inevitable. Issues are accounted for. Hurdles are expected. Even the unexpected obstacles are expected. That's why resilience is everything. You don't stop when a door closes. You find the open one. You don't quit when you're told no. You find the yes. And you don't give up when something seems off. You pivot. Because us entrepreneurs, us innovators, we're resilient. We see issues as motivation. We see hurdles as ways to jump higher. And we see obstacles as signposts guiding us where we need to go next. There's a reason we're called forward thinkers. It's not just because we think into the future. It's because we're always thinking about moving forward. We don't just think about moving forward. We actually move forward. We go. We do. We work. We stay resilient. Because when things seem hard, confusing, impossible, or unprecedented, we remember what brought us here. We remind ourselves that on the other side of these hurdles is the reason we started. Regardless of what life throws our way, the reason we started is the same reason why startups don't stop. Because us entrepreneurs, us innovators, we are resilient.
I'm Liz Summer of Cesslock Federal Credit Union. We're honored to be a member of CIE's Corporate Founders Circle. Cesslock is the largest financial institution headquartered in San Luis Obispo County, serving northern Santa Barbara County too. And we've been doing this for nearly 80 years. Cesslock is a full-service institution with both lending and account services for local businesses, as well as free checking for consumers, vehicle and mortgage loans, and great digital banking. As a credit union, we're a financial cooperative. Each of you is an owner and receive extra value on your banking services. We aren't beholden to a small group of stockholders. Instead, we have 55,000 members we serve, and our membership is open to anyone living or working in our Central Coast region. Our 5-branch network stretches from Paso Robles to Santa Maria. Cesslock Federal Credit Union, your local choice for banking. Today, tomorrow, together.
All right, well, thank you for that word from our sponsors. Startups don't stop, they innovate. And while we're waiting for Sierra and the judges to come back with their selections on the today's winners, we're having a little intermission here to give them some time to deliberate. I know I've been in their shoes. If any of you have been in a judge's shoes of a startup competition, it's a lot of deliberation. So we're gonna hang tight. The audience choice poll is still open. There's still room to respond. Looks like we have about 100%. Yeah, so we have 100% that have voted. All right, that's great participation in the poll. Thank you for doing that. So I'll go ahead and end that poll here. All right, well, we are waiting for the judges to join us here, and we have some prize money to award. So we'll give them a little bit of time, encourage you to hang tight. And I must say that just a caveat here, we do for some of our pitchers, our finalists, we have teams coming to us international. This is quite an accomplishment to host a virtual pitch competition with international representation. So shout out to all the participants, all the finalists for joining us and making it happen to brave the virtual stage to pitch their best elevator pitch. So it's about 2 more minutes. They're almost got their selections made. So we will announce our winners here in just a bit. So please hang tight. Thank you for joining us for this evening's elevator pitch competition. ETA about 2 to 3 minutes. While we're waiting for their deliberation and the results of tonight's elevator pitch competition, I am just going to plug just different connection points here for you to get in touch with the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship to connect with us. We have different channels here. I'm also going to pull this back up at the end of tonight's activities. We invite you to get engaged, to connect, and to plug in to all things entrepreneurship and innovation.
All righty, we are back. Thank you everyone for holding on. I know it took a little longer than expected, but it was a tough choice. And our judges will tell you that it was a tough choice. You guys all did really well. Without further ado, let's announce our winners. Let me pull up my notes here. All right, so just as a reminder, there is a winner selected from one of our 5 at Cuesta and one of our 5 at Cal Poly. And then of course, you guys as the audience choice and audience choice award. So I will announce that one first. The winner of the $500 Audience Choice Award is, I wish I had a drum roll here. Celebrate! Woo! Great job, Julie and the Celebrate team. If you guys want to come to the hot house at another date and take a picture, I'll wait to erase this. All righty. Our next winner, our first place contestant at Cuesta College, winner of $1,000 is Elliot with Vision Photography. Great job, Elliot and the Vision team. And our winner of the $1,000 from Cal Poly is Ross with Business Outsider. Great job, Business Outsider team. So once again, really good job to all of our finalists. I did this competition 3 times, never won, and still went on to do my startup. So you can do it. Congrats on all of you guys, really impressive stuff. I'm gonna pass it on to Jose to close us out here.
Congratulations to our 3, to our audience choice and our 2 winners. Judging is difficult, judging is hard, especially when you have a good pool of awesome finalists who are pitching fantastic ideas and innovations and entrepreneurial possibilities. So I just want to close tonight's elevator pitch competition with just, again, an invitation for everybody to get in contact with us. I wanted to thank our judges, thank our sponsors, thank all of our supporters and champions and our audience today for joining us for this year's elevator pitch competition. We invite you to stay in touch, get plugged in, support these entrepreneurs, and stay connected. Don't quit. Startups don't stop, they innovate. So thank you, everybody.